Hi, Internet. As always, here's my Matchbox disclaimer. I am not your attorney unless we have a signed contract and I've been paid my applicable fees. Today, I want to talk about, kind of piggyback on my other video, the importance of being careful with what you put in writing, particularly when it comes to text, co-parenting applications, and how to maintain healthy boundaries when you're going through any kind of family litigation or court system. I really want to take time to emphasize that being mindful when you're drafting any kind of responses or communications or agreements, you've got to be careful because miscommunication can have huge consequences in the practical world and in the legal. So, number one, do not ever let your children or really anyone else read the messages that you and your partner are writing. It is specifically emotionally damaging and neglectful of children's best interests. Your kids should never be privy to the adult conversations. And if there's ever a situation or question on this, talk to your lawyer, your therapist, the children's therapist about ways to insulate your children from all adult matters. Okay, tip number 2. Avoid writing in emotion. Oh my gosh, this happens all the time. If you're drafting text messages or co-parent messages on an app, be neutral and factual, be short. Make sure that the information is clear and understandable. That way there is a risk, you can reduce the risk of misunderstanding. Okay, tip 3. Pay attention to nonverbal cues. That's really important because if your tone is stern or confrontational, it can have a detrimental effect on the message, which can then lead to emotional reactions from the other side. So try and be measured, and you can be assertive, but calm. Tip number 4, set some healthy boundaries when you're going through any kind of family conflict. It's so important to keep your emotions in control and, set limits on what you will discuss during the times that you're writing and texting, and make sure you have support outside of your situation to help you maintain this mindfulness, because all of these things together not only help facilitate a positive outcome for you and your legal case, but it also helps facilitate a positive outcome for your children. And if you don't have children, it facilitates a positive outlook for you when you're done with the case. And if there are documents and transfers and things that have to be done post-judgment, it just makes it so much easier. As always, guys, it is a weird world out there, so stay safe. Whew.